with more on the high school students who've been taking part in lunch hour fights in a small Nova Scotia community. CTV News has now learned that some of them have been suspended from school. While all was quiet in Milford today, that hasn't been the case lately, with the students fighting each other just for the fun of it. As CTV's Jonathan McGinnis tells us now, some are looking at what could be very long suspensions.
The usual crowd gathered, but lunchtime was quiet in Milford, Nova Scotia today. A stark contrast to what's been going on over the past week. Some students from Hants East Rural High School have been showing up in front of a local pizza shop and fighting. Sometimes to settle a dispute, sometimes for fun.
I don't think for the first few fights it was for anything other than pure anger.
Pat Benedict says he was one of those shown in this YouTube video posted on the internet earlier this week.
They want to talk tough, so I shut them up.
Police have responded by dispatching obvious and not so obvious patrols to keep an eye on the students, but have yet to lay any charges. School officials, however, have administered disciplinary action. Some of the students involved in the recent fighting have already been given the maximum 5-day suspensions, but if the principal has his way, those suspensions will be extended.
The consequences will be as severe as a recommendation by me that students be suspended for the rest of this year.
That could help repair the school's reputation.
A lot of my friends and people I hang around with don't like it at all because it makes our school look bad.
Benedict feels differently.
I think it gives it a good reputation.
Why that?
We're tough. Yeah. What he said, we're tough.
The school doesn't have an organized lunchtime intramural program. Some feel the lack of student activities contributes to the brawls. Smith says the school is working on that. Students think it's a good idea, but aren't sure it will help.
I don't think it would really change the fight. People do the fighting aren't going to be the ones to do intramurals.
That won't matter if the principal has his way and the students are suspended for the rest of the school year. And Steve, before the student suspensions can be extended, a hearing will be held with the local school board. At that time, the student and his or her parents will be able to give their side of the story. Then a decision will be made on the length of the suspensions. And as we heard, if the principal has his way, that could be for the rest of the year.
All right, Jonathan, thanks very much.
You're welcome.
CTV's Jonathan McGinnis.